guys, welcome back to my channel. It's more if you're new here. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. If you've been keeping up with my previous videos and my Paris diaries, you will know that's very noisy in Paris. I have only had a bed for the past like 6 months and my sofa has finally arrived and I'm sitting in it and it's so comfy and I'm so happy. I'm gonna add that to my next Paris diaries vlog, which will be coming. Today we're gonna film a little get ready with me. Hopefully I won't be too messy with my makeup. I wanted to answer some of you guys' questions. I feel like we haven't caught up in a hot minute. I have all my products here. These are my everyday staples. I literally don't do any other makeup. So yeah, join me, grab a little drink, have a little chat. Just gonna zoom you in a little bit. First things first, always important, sunscreen. We want to protect our skin even whenever it's not too sunny. I'm using the Glossier Invisible Shield. It is only SPF 35. I like the super good one if it's like really sunny because that's like SPF 50. This one blends so nicely into the skin and sits under makeup. The first question was just a little life update. How is Parisian life treating you? Is it what you expected? I feel so happy here and starting to feel so at home, which could have been a bizarre concept to me maybe like a year and a half ago. The idea that I would be based fully in Paris, be able to find a circle of friends in Paris, be learning French. Little interruption, I'm mixing Glossier Future Dew. Love this stuff so much. If you have oily skin, maybe you won't like it as much because it does make you look super glowy, but I like to mix this in with my foundation. I will either use Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint, which is super light. It doesn't really cover that much, but it kind of evens out skin tone, or Dior Face and Body Backstage. I'm gonna mix a little bit of this with Future Dew. As I said, Paris feels so good. I truly have no desire to move anywhere anytime soon. When I was younger, I kind of thought that I'd be more of like a nomad, live in different cities, bob about, like not really be based anywhere. But right now, Paris just really works for my like career that I'm in, and also for my mental health. Like I feel really good here. I don't know, I'm really enjoying the challenge of being in a foreign country and like learning a new language. My French is c'est pas mal. My understanding has improved so much over the past few months. I still need to practice more with my speaking. Most of my friends here I've made here who are French, they have been super patient. If I want to start speaking like French in a conversation, they'll always like listen, they'll always help and always correct. What am I gonna do next? A little bit of concealer. I have the Glossier Stretch Concealer in G8, I think. Book Rex, Music Rex, Fragrance Rex, Art, obsessed with your taste. That's so sweet. Let's do a little quick fire. Book recommendations. I loved reading My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante this summer. I know we're into September and it's not really summer vibes anymore, but that is just the perfect beach read, summer read. Music recommendations, let me just check what's on repeat. Logical by Olivia Rodrigo, I think that's my fave on the album. Vertigo by Griff, Renegade by Taylor Swift and Big Red Machine. Been loving that song recently. Out of the Woods, Taylor Swift, I cannot wait for 1989 Taylor's version. Fragrance Rex, my everyday scent is Jazz Club by Replica Maison Margiela. It's my favorite. But I have been gravitating also to Beach Walk. It's been a little bit of like a lighter summery scent. In terms of contemporary art, I've been loving this artist called Sasha Jordan. I'm gonna leave some of her paintings here. She does these amazing self-portraits. I just love the variety of how she's been able to express herself, and I think she's super talented. Another exhibition I've seen recently, not contemporary, at the Bourse de Commerce, there's an amazing selection of Cy Tumley paintings who I adore. I'm gonna put on a little bit of bronzer. This is Hermes Plein Air in number 3 Sahara. How is your creative mind at the moment? Is it normal to feel creative emptiness? Mentally, like without creative mind, just like mentally, I've been doing pretty good. I've always loved doing video and making YouTube videos. Like I think this is just so fun and I'm so lucky that I'm able to do this. Another side of my like creative brain feels very unfulfilled. I know exactly why that is, and I know exactly what I want to do, but it's also the stuff that I'm like the most scared of doing. Like fear always stops you, and I think it's been leaving me with the feeling of unfulfillment. I've been sitting in a period of, I want to say like inspiration for a very long time, like gathering inspiration, but I've definitely absorbed enough material to be able to create what I want to create, and all I need to do now is practice. So that's more of like a me problem. Next, I should have done this before bronzer. I have been loving the Milk Makeup blush in Swerve, the lip and cheek tint. This is a fun question. Any thoughts on feminine and masculine energy? I definitely feel like I've been leaning more into my feminine side this year, and just in life in general. I'm a pretty soft girl. I like to focus on feelings and just being and existing, staying a little bit more within myself. Kind of goes into what I said earlier about creative unfulfillment. I think I need to have more of the masculine energy to be more goal orientated and stop not that I need to stop just like being, but I need to like put certain feelings and emotions into a pragmatic output. What job would you like to have if you couldn't do YouTube? I'm just gonna do my brows using Boy Brow in black. If I couldn't do YouTube and social media, I would love to be an art buyer. Spending other people's money to buy beautiful art, would love. Or my childhood dream was always to be a spy, so I guess I would work for the MI6. Next question, which was a popular one, was love life, dating in Paris. I am casually seeing someone, but I don't think I would ever share it publicly, just because it's nice to have something that's like private. Dating in Paris has like not been it recently. Like all my Paris girlfriends are saying the exact same thing. There's like no good men on dating apps. We've all given up. They're either in relationships or are just so mid. Everyone's like hot on the streets, so I don't know where they are. Maybe all the hot men just aren't on dating apps, or they're in relationships. I also got a bunch of questions about like advice for moving to a new country. I would say one of the most important things, if possible, is to try and do a long stay first. I don't know, doing work experience, study abroad, au pairing. I did au pairing before, not in Paris, I actually did in Italy. That's such a good way to live a bit more like a local, because if you come here on holiday, you only really see like the touristy sides. Other advice for moving abroad: downsize, moving things across country. That's just like logistically not fun. Try and have an Airbnb or a sublet in advance, because especially in Paris, finding an apartment was so difficult. Last piece of advice is to just sign up for as many things as possible where you think you're going to meet people, whether they're locals or expats. I've done life drawing classes, I go to workout classes, and I try to become a regular so that the teacher or other people there will recognize me, maybe say hi. That's like the same with going to a coffee shop. Like find a coffee shop and try and go to it as often as you can, because you never know, you're gonna make some friends there, or you can just like befriend the waiter. Tell us 3 things from your wish list that you want to do. Number 1 is visit Korea, South Korea and Japan. Both of those countries are like so high on my list. I would love to create art for a brand, like one of the brands that I've been working with. And I would also just like to have a painting in a gallery in the Marais, because I just think that would be so iconic to walk into a gallery and see my work. Just grabbed my final 2 products, my everyday lip combo at the moment. Lip Cheat Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in medium, and Dior Lip Maximizer in... it's in number 13. It's kind of like a beigey nude. Okay, I have 2 more questions I'm gonna answer. First one is, do you plan on using your degree ever? If you guys weren't here for the Dublin Diaries Day, I studied art history and English literature at Trinity College and majored in art history in final year. I definitely see myself going back to studying at some point, especially whilst I'm in Paris. Maybe I do a master's in art history, or I would do like an undergraduate or like foundation course in fine arts. I kind of want to get to a point where I'm fluent in French, so I'd be able to do the degree in French. If I do fine arts, I need to build a portfolio to then apply for art school. Even though I haven't directly used my art degree in my current job, it does come in handy. Like, knowledge of art and like the history of art makes for impeccable dinner time conversation and small talk. There's a huge overlap in the fashion world with art and design. So many designers of course pull inspiration from artists and from sculpture and from architecture. Having like some knowledge on that, I think, has really helped build relationships in the fashion world as well. I got a lot of questions to share my recommendations for Paris, so I will share a few of them. My ideal day in Paris: probably have a slowish morning, very good to like a boxing class. I love the Circle, they have a few locations throughout Paris. Get a coffee at Recto Verso in the Marais, super cute. It's run by like the sweetest couple. And then there's been a lot of really good flea markets. There's a website where you can find out all the flea markets that are happening in Paris each day. And then maybe stroll back to the Marais, check out some of the galleries there. There's a really cute exhibition. I can't remember. Emi Kuraya. What I like about going to those smaller galleries versus museums is that you get like a little bit of art, but it's not overstimulating and there's not so many tourists. They're usually pretty quiet. And then after that, I guess it's time for some natural wine, some small plates. That's my favorite thing to do in Paris. There's so many amazing spots all over the city. Bruges, early June, has amazing food, and they have like rotating traveling chefs, which is always really cool. I love just an evening of sitting on the terrace, sharing some wine, sharing some food. I feel like that's a very typical day in Paris. Thank you guys so much for watching, listening to me talk, and I just want to say a quick thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video, for supporting my channel, and for helping so many of you guys with your own websites and businesses. As you know, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to help you build your own website from start to finish. They can take care of the domain, the website design, analytics, and they have 24/7 support to help you along the way. They are simply so easy to use. Their beautiful templates are fully customizable to fit whatever you're looking for, whether it's an online store, a digital portfolio, or blog. They will really help curate a gorgeous professional page. They also have so many integrated features for you to use on your website, like subscriptions, appointment blocking, exclusive content for members, and powerful built-in SEO tools to help make your site and business successful. And the best part is you can play around with a free trial at squarespace.com, and using my link in description, you will always save 10% off any future billings by using my link. So thank you to them once again for sponsoring, and for you guys for watching and keeping me company. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.